may interest? No, I don't know. Anyway, what's going on my keyboard? Oh, I forgot to turn this one on literally. All right, so anyway, we're doing today's search engine optimizer. This is something I was supposed to do a long time ago, but again, going back and forth on the installs, there's a lot of stuff I was neglecting with my business. And a lot of tests, as I said before, having the ability to be home more, are still going to be on site around somewhere between getting information back and forth between the other place we're going to be doing the install and the partners for the contract. So looking at somewhere between now, probably like around September the 1st, somewhere in that area. But I'm still gonna, they're gonna have an opening on the 25th, so I plan to be there for that. Or 26th, I'm gonna be there for that. So I'm getting ready for that opening coming up. I gotta go to 2 of them. So anyway, I haven't had time to come in here and tweak the site. This is something extremely important. Literally has to be done, because then you're gonna have problems with people not being able to find you. I just went into Bing and I had to submit my domain name. You have to go in and fill out an application to submit your domain name. You have to go through Wordmaster Tools, and you can go in and you can submit your domain name, because technically these sites right here really don't do it at the end of the day. They really don't. They say they do. Like you go in there and you fill out this whole word survey and you go tweak everything in your site and you get a little checkbox that pops up, but you're not really connected. You have to do this yourself. So I've already been in Google and went in and basically submitted domain names. I went into Bing, I'm going into Yahoo and other sites, search sites, and I can go in and submit my domain and fill out your application. You have to be connected to Google for this to work, because it will not work at all, period. Even for Bing, you still have to use Google. All right, so next we have here. Also too, another warning, they have LLCs on here. Do not buy your LLC at the same place that you're definitely doing your website from, because you don't know if you own it or not. See, the thing about your domain name is you have to make sure you own your domain name. Some places, like I think Vistaprint, I had a problem with them. They had it where you can buy your domain name, but they never put any information about you owning it. Now, I don't know if they changed that. I had a bit of a problem with them trying to secure Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. So you have to request to own your domain name. Here, a little easier, because they tell you can buy it as yours, but you want to make sure 100% it is yours. So that's why I really don't do the whole LLCs and stuff. I either go to a lawyer, have them do it, or I go to LegalZoom and have them do it. You get that LLC, you get your documents and all that stuff comes in the mail and all that crap. Anyway, this is what you're going to have to do if you're going to set up your search engine optimizer. You have got to go in and you have to get each page, each one of these pages, basically tell your product description. And again, you can't rely on specifications in here, because again, this is going to be all over you, all over Google. Anything that you put into your site on the search engine optimizer, it's going to show up everywhere. We got links in here. Add a page. Let's see, add additional links. Oh, I forgot about that. I got to go to my pictures and update all my pictures. That is a lot of work to do. Oh, it's going to be a lot of work. Gotta put links in all those. All right, so let me see. We have shipping information, everything we have here. All right, that's all good. I had to go back and check all this stuff. And you got social shares, permission, all that stuff like that. Demos. We got demos and test pages already done. What's my showcase page? I got a showcase page. I got a couple showcase pages in here that need to be upgraded. That's the Eclipse. Wait, we had an Eclipse gunmetal? Apparently we did have one. Well, we're not bringing that up. That's on the Crystal H side now. Let's see, because I don't want gunmetal associated with this page. Black Series collection, that's out. There's 1,000 demo. Sugarplum Fairy, that's good. Leviathan. Let's see, Paint a New World. Yeah, I'll keep that on there. Outdoor Cinema. What's this right here? We don't use this one. So all these we can use. These are good. Did I put information on these? Monster page. Let's see, what did we put in here? Monster page. So whatever you write in here will show up right there. Let me pull this up for you. This is where it'll show up on Google. This is on Google right now. So you're gonna look this up, boom, this is gonna pop up. So if you put stuff in there that you shouldn't have in there, guess where it's gonna pop up at? All over the internet. That's where it's gonna be at, right in there. So put fake information in there, you gotta back up everything you're stating in this. If you can't back this up, you're gonna have some problems. The reason why, again, I tell you, I'm so thorough about doing everything, testing everything, making sure everything works properly, because I do not want to bump into a person like me at the end of the day. That's the last thing I need, because I know myself at the end of the day. I'm a bit of a nightmare. I will go through your stuff with a fine-tooth comb, and I will find everything that I need to find about you. Just like the same way, that's why I'm so thorough in my demonstrations. Because I know there are people like me that exist all over the place. So you have to be to back it up. Okay, let me see. This is good. This is all good. This is your URL right here. There is, if you basically, and we could teach someone how to do that one. Maybe if they're listening, they'll learn something today. So, say if you swap out one of your pages here, right, and you put a different product there. At the top, it's going to read the product that was previously on the page. How do you change it over to the product that you have now? You have to go to your URL right here, and you have to put the name of the product right there, and that will change it automatically right here. Right over there. You can see it. My mouse is right there, right over there. That's how you do all that. Some people set these things up and they don't even bother going through their pages. Man, there's so much information here right now. If you look at my page, it looks so different. I'm in editing mode. There's an editing mode on here, literally. Makes it easier for me to get access to all this and all this cool stuff over here and all this over here. You got Lightbox. Lightbox is how you do the displays, where basically you can have an intro page that pops up before you show the item. If you have an item that's coming soon, you can actually put an intro page right on your website, give them all the information. And even though they can't get access to the website, they got web information to the intro page. They used to call it a splash page, but now they changed it over to an intro page. Got a dynamite page. Really haven't experimented that too much either. I will be designing a blog, by the way. Let's see, gunmetal patriot. This is still active. This is not supposed to be active. This is why that keeps popping. I'm like, hey, have you updated this? This is not supposed to be updated. Here, let me see if we got a setting for this. No, this one is. It's not on at all. Did I hide it from the menu? Just said from the menu. It said from the menu. Okay. So that's good. That's not gonna pop up. I was wondering because that popped up a couple of times in my search. Let me see. All right, so let's go back to the monster page here. We go to, so I guess you can see it's a little better because you can't see jack what I'm doing over here. This is your settings, search engine basics, social share. When you go on your social page, you want your logo to pop up. You don't want anything to pop up. So you have to go into your social page and bring that up. You have a little area you can put your logo at, and every time you go on a social page and if you type your domain name in, that's going to pop up every single time. Let's see. We'll go to basic search engine. You have a advanced search engine. Now, a little trick too. If you want to get your business out there, YouTube is fantastic for advertising. It is. I told you the other day we use YouTube for advertising. It is fantastic for advertising. The more videos you have, the more people are going to be bumping into your stuff. Right? Check my count. I'm almost about 10,000. I'll be at 10,000 before I hit November. I'm at 10,000. That's my mark. That's what I want, 10,000. And then keep in mind, well, they're not going to do YouTube. They might not use YouTube. I don't know about that. The people that are going to be advertising our products, I doubt they're going to use YouTube. It's going to be more mainstream. So they're going to be using commercial and radio time. That's what they're going to be using. But I guess I'll use YouTube for a few things, like bases. Like, I can't say too much. So if I'm in research and development and I develop something new, I can't post it. Because under the contract, this will get me sued. Because there's an NDA in there on any new technologies that we develop. We literally can't post it until the technologies are locked. So once we design something, we bring in the partners or part of that in. And we discuss and tell them what it is, how to advertise it, all that other good stuff. And then once all that's done and they know how to market and sell this product, then after that, we had to work on getting the lawyers in there. And the lawyers are going there and make sure everything's locked in, all the paperwork's nice and tight, do the certifies, all that good stuff. Start designing labels, because after we get that done, we bring a graphic designer. They're getting a graphic designer from our labels. Because they're all about presentation. They're big on presentation. This guy's got about 60 billboards he put up on his business. It's crazy to the place. But anyway, so now we have to have graphic labels. The labels we have, they're not going to work at all, period. And I want to do something different. I want to 3D print my cans, because I don't want to basically go with everybody else. I want something completely different. So we bring in a graphic design. And the graphic design can now work on it because everything's copyrighted, everything's locked in, everything's legit. We go in and we have to go through flashpoints, have this stuff tested. There's all kinds of stuff because it's going to be shipping overseas in large amounts. He has connections to overseas. This is why I explain to people at the end of the day, be careful who you contact at the end of the day. Really do. People that I deal with, people that I talk to, that I do business with, these aren't crackerjack jokers at the end of the day. Some of these people are very seriously, heavily connected. Whatchamacallit got extremely nasty with a customer of mine who's very heavily connected. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. But you gotta be careful how you talk to people. You really do. And he has a bad habit of reaching out to people and saying some nasty stuff. But you gotta be careful, buddy. Can't be doing that. I'm not gonna say anything after that. I'll leave it alone. All right, let's move on from there. All right, so let's see what we have in here for this, because I got to rewrite all this stuff. Sometimes I got to come back in and read over like the frequency I think when I wrote this. This gives you up to 200. We got up to 200. No, we did 200. You got the 500 to complete in here, so we can't go over 500. A new outdoor OLED light, black projection screens. Let's see if I can clean outside at 250 and 69. Only use 720p projector. Only used with the frequency I think I wrote that. Are new. For this, if people are not into this, it's going to be the most boring thing you ever watched in your entire life. It's search engine optimized for stuff. It's on the basic. You're into it, you're into it. If not, it's going to be boring as I don't know what. There's going to be no flash to this. This is what I have to go through. I don't mind it because I love doing this stuff. New outdoor paints, because now she paints outside. It doesn't make any sense right there. Our new outdoor OLED light black series projection screen. OLED light black series. Well, you kind of miss the, and here you put the abbreviation in. Yeah, beyond light projection. Black series edition projection screen paints. Outside at 250 inches 69 using only a 720p projector. Should not a capital. Proving why our ambient projection should be advanced. Advanced black technology screen paints are the best for your home or business. Okay, that's much better. That was this word in there a little weird. Alright, so we need that to show there. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to the other pages we got. What's the sugar plum fairy? Did I put anything in there for the sugar plum fairy? I'm going to leave the section for the sugar plum fairy blank, not blank on what it is, because I don't even know yet. I don't know if I'm making a screen paint, making a physical screen. I can make it front and rear technology. I haven't even decided yet what we're going to do with it now. We're going to have it. It's definitely going to happen, but we can make a front and rear technology out of it. That mist technology in there that has that ability to blast through glass. Can you imagine that being a sugar plum fairy and a Leviathan that have the ability for both front and rear technology? Do you have any idea what that stuff looks like on glass? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get my glass screen put in. I don't even look at a wall the same way anymore. We had the guy come in here. He was doing the inspection, and another fellow came in today, He was the exterminator came in. They can't bring chemicals in here because some of them they don't like they you know they're nice. They don't do bring it in here. But anyway, he said, "Yeah, you're the guy with all the screens." Apparently, the word got around in the building that I got these massive screens in here, like giant movie screens. He said, "I got to see this." Like, can I come in? So the guy comes in, and I show him the floor screen with the PlayStation and the screen we have back here. We do the aqua tanks on, and then I show him the glass screen, and he's freaking blown away. He's just staring at that thing. It's the same reaction that I got when I was sitting in the house, and I had some customers come by the house. Some customers had been by the house, and that same reaction when they walk in. Everybody who walked into that environment saw that same reaction. And that's what I needed to see when I was on site. See, it's a sad because the naysayers basically talk so much trash. You don't understand how deep the rabbit hole goes with me, and you will never understand this, and I don't feel like explaining it to you. For me, everything is about processing information. That's what it's all about. So just to watch the reaction of people walk past that screen and just the way they stared at it, the way they leaned their back against the wall to see if the angle is picking up, because they're comparing it to a TV, that's what they're doing. Just watching that and seeing them react to it gives me the confidence to know that we can hit any level we want. Having that screen outside and watching people stare at it through a glass window, watching that sunlight filter through, and watching people just, oh, that's all I needed to see. But that glass is amazing on the mist. And when he came and he stared at it, he said, "Man, I wouldn't even need a TV with this." And you wouldn't. That stuff is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, at the end of August, we will be pulling it from the site. We might pull it from the site next week. It depends on what they want. They've seen it, and they got other plans for it. It will be for the customers, but it's probably going to be used for something else. We got upgrades, so which means I can upgrade that technology in the next room. All right, let me see. Search engine optimizer. Let me see. Sugar plum theory. All right, let's see what we have in here. Coming soon. Our most amazing enchanted angular projection gaming screen. I'm gonna make it a screen. I'm not making this a paint. With a screen, we have so many different ways. With a screen, we developed screens. We did the not drop cloth, but the blackout cloth. We could do more with a screen than we could do with a paint. Because there are things we can add to it that we can never add to a paint. I can give you that stuff in the day, you'll find out what's in it. So yeah, we're gonna do a screen. I'm gonna make this a front and rear. I'm gonna make this invisible. That's what I want. Can we see our most hands? I can make it front and rear. I think before I put that, I'm gonna do some tests first. I'm gonna be 1% sure. We can do it, but it's gonna be 100% sure on my end. So I have to make a version of this stuff so I would know in the Leviathan. Oh, no, we have to do it rear. We have to do it rear. Because I need for that sugar plum fairy to push through the screen. I'm thinking about when we have this at a show, or we have this on display, and then they have that screen pop up, and the fairy pop through the other side of it, and then boom! Oh, that would be sick. It definitely has to be rear technology. It definitely has to be. So, ambient light projection, we're going to put that in enhancement. maybe, and we're going to put in front and rear. Front and rear gaming screen paint. No, it's not going to be a paint. We're not going to make it a paint. We're going to make it a physical projection screen. That's going to have to be done. Advanced ambient projection, gaming, front. I'm going to use Mist technology on this right here. We're going to upgrade it a little bit more. Front and rear. Projector screen. We don't have to do paints. Projector screens. Coming soon, our most amazing, enchanted, advanced ambient light projection, gaming front and rear projection screen. I'm definitely going with that. Give me the Leviathan. Let's go over here and grab the Leviathan. see, search engine optimizer. Coming soon, our new advanced ambient light projection. Okay, so you don't have anything. Screen paint. Make this also to front and rear. Ooh, if we make this front and rear, make this a physical screen, we can have it come with LED lights. Provide that come with these orange lights, kind of like orange reddish light. That'd be pretty cool. What if I can go to a place and get customized LED lights designed for my screens? That'd be nice. Front and rear. Front and rear. Of course, it's going to be ultra short though compatible. Without ultra short though compatible, again, we already told you scenario what happens there. All right, gamer. Okay, black gamer front and rear. Sorry, here my noisy airplane over there. It's gonna be quite noisy. It's a noisy airplane projection screen. All right. Right, picking me up some ice cream. Well, no, I don't like ice cream too much. I'm gonna order some ice pops from Amazon. Like these one ice pops, I don't know where I got them from, or buy them again. I feel like I was eating frozen propane or gasoline or something. All right, let me see. So that's good. Everything's already there. All the information is there. All right, this is where it's going to show front and rear projection screen, gamer projection screen, gaming projection screen, gamer. All right. So you're going to make the Leviathan, and we're going to make the Sugar Plum Fairy both front and rear with Mist technology, but we're going to enhance it with this gaming technology. That's what we say, because we can have on display for an impressive screen, gaming screen, about 150-inch screen on display, because they're already discussing in the showroom how they're going to have the screen set up. So 150-inch screen on display, hit it with a, I don't like to use high-end projectors, but they want to use high-end projectors. I want to have a collection. We do 720p, 1080p, 4K, and you want to run 8K. You want to do packages too. So for the high rollers that want to spend a lot of money and they want to get the screens and they want to get an 8K projector with it, yeah, they're going to have those packages, on speakers, all that stuff. They got all those different connections. So I want it so when the screens come on, I want it so you can see that image of that fairy just push through and come right through, and then the intro comes up right through the screen. That would be sick. But I'm gonna design me one here, a prototype. Let me see. So it's right here. That's good. Everything else is good. I'm gonna come out of this. We're done on this. I gotta go into my page. So I have to be in. Are we in editing? We are in editing. What are we doing? I'm gonna save this. So we got all the saves. Our search engines optimizer is done. Now, this is one of the things you have to do, and it's a bit of a nightmare, but it has to be done. Every picture that you put in here, you have to put a caption of what that picture means. And it helps if you have links attached to every single one of them. Now, with the whole YouTube thing, when you put your metal tags, or whatever you want to call them at the end of the day, you want to put your company's name in there over and over again. Because when they pull your video, your whatchamacallit pops up. All your pictures will have your company's name in there. Anytime a picture pulls, it directs you right to your website. So let's go over to are we on the editing page here? Let me see, we're on the editing page, but I have to go to, if I go to home, well, that's not gonna bring me there. I think we gotta come at this one together, right? Yeah, we do. All right, so as we're in here, we are looking for something here. I'm looking for my pages. Actually, it should be on my pages. That's what it should be on. All right, let me see. Gee whiz, it's going to take about it's going to take about 5 days to complete. It's going to take a lot of days. I have to do every picture. Let me see. We have, where are the pictures at? We got any pictures at home? Any chance? Let's go pop over that home page. to the demo page. Pretty sure they're in there. Let's go scroll down to demo page. Oh, no, this is the demo page. There we go. I know they hate it when I say the T word. They hate it when he says the T word. Please don't say the T word. Test! Gotta test your stuff. Make sure it's working. They hate it when I say the T word. They hate it. I see them pop up in forum sites. Them jokers will pop up in a forum site. I was in a forum site doing something, and one guy popped up and started talking about his products. I'm like, dude, please. Do you guys have a life at the end of the day? All I gotta do is just click and show that video from the blacklist, and that's it. They leave the room one by one as fast as can be. So all I have to do is just pop that video in there. And you guys are kind of asking for it at the end of the day. You know, if I'm in there minding my own business and I'm doing my thing at the end of the day, and you want to come in there and hate on there, I got a blacklist in here that on the other page it has a ton of stuff. At the end of the day, you really want to play that game with me. I can post cancel receipts, orders that were shipped in that were committing mail fraud, tons of PayPal won claims against this guy at the end of the day. You really want to play that game with me at the end of the day. I can even post a demonstration where he was actually giving the product away for free. So how are you going to go about that? Make you look like a complete idiot in the room because people will laugh at you knowing that your product matched house paint at the end of the day. You really want to go down that road with me? It's best to mind your own business and stay out of my room. You want to go in there, you can get embarrassed. As I to a guy went and ran his mouth about something. I posted the video in there, and all of a sudden he just left turn. Go down there, just mind your own business. That's all. You're on your page talking your own thing. That's your business. I have no right to be over there at all, period. If I have no intentions of buying anything, I have no right to be there. So I don't pop over there. I don't go on those pages. But these jokers with delivery pop on my page just to be stupid. And then I'll basically pull something off the blacklist and throw it right over there, and then they leave the room. And there's a whole debate about why this stuff's matching house paint. This is a demo page we're going through. Demo page, a picture slideshow. Oh my goodness, look at the freaking slideshow. It's gotta be about 1,000 pictures in there, at least 1,000 pictures in there. And guess what? None of these pictures are stolen from Google. These are all ours. Let me see. I had to go and grab this image. Oh, I did do all these. Oh, thank goodness. Did I do them all? Except for this label's gonna have to go. That's an old label when we first started off. That's a dummy label. Dummy label shouldn't be in there. We need to add a label in there. We gotta put the real label in. These are all done. I don't have to touch these. I wonder if I did all these already. I'm not sure. You want me to add a label in there? Right. She doesn't want to play nice today. Let's see what she's doing. Oh, let her have her moment. There we go. I love it when I talk to people and we're on there and they're like, you gotta hold on for a minute, my computer's slowing down. Don't worry, just let it have its moment. That's what you gotta let it do, have its moment. There's our label right there. Alright, gotta change that over. We have one here, that's right there. So let's see what we have here. Copy that. Go into this label right here. Take that completely out altogether and put this in. You have to do this for every single picture you put in. And then a description. If you want to put in a description, I would put the link on just the label you have in there. This would be way too much work. All right, let me just grab another one. Put in here. No, I need to copy this right here. That's what I need. Go back in here, put our description in. All right, OLED like ambient light rejection, black screen paints. All right, and then here at the bottom, you can add a link if you want. So you put a link, You put a link to how you set this up. This is all different. So you can put down a new page, which means you can redirect the link somewhere else. You can direct it to your email, phone number, lightbox, whatever area you want to put it at. So what we want to do is put this on a new page. This will be for a web address. This will be for a new page right here. This will take you directly to your page. Anyone sees that link, you click on it, right to your page. All right, let's make sure we get this home address up nicely and right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, let me show you something really quick. Oh, there's so much stuff I want to show you. So product page, how that comes up, you have to go to a special area on your search. No, it's not your search. It isn't a search engine optimizer to allow your icons to come up with your logo on them. Anytime someone pulls up or your logo pops up, this is what will pop up, just like that. I didn't know that when I was setting this up, and I actually put another image there, and then I realized what it was. I was like, oh, that's what that's for. All right, so why the frick are we in here again? Oh, yeah. I need this. No, I need you right here. This right here. No, what do you got? I need this right here. Get that right there. Put that in there. Copy that there. Let's go back to the page now. That's mine, which I'm going for Google. This is for Bing. I'm actually submitting my documents for Bing. We just came out of here. Search and here we go right here. So now we're gonna come in here. We're gonna put our link right there. Boom. All right, and then it's done. I should add to this picture right here. Oh, we got advanced search engine optimizer in here. Goody gumdrops. And there it is right there. Boom. So now every time somebody clicks on that, directly to the website. So what this does is it just enhances your numbers when you go to submit your domain name. It just basically just advances your numbers of people finding you. And on top of that, most important of all, when you build your site, make it fun, make it interesting. Make it entertaining. Because if you don't, people are gonna find your site boring. I literally had people that will come on my site just to sit there and just chill. It reminds me too. I gotta bring that up too. Where's the for the Sugar Plum Fairy site? I need to have that up there. What do I have up here? On my bar system right here. We got demos and all that on there. I gotta bring my more page. What happened to the freak to my more page? Let me see something for a minute. Pages. Oh, that's another place I gotta go to for this too. Page selection, add a page. You don't want to do that. And it's adding elements. It should be in here, but I think it's in the taskbar somewhere. So it's in the taskbar. We should have a navigation page pop up. This is management menu right here. This is your navigation bar. The navigation bar basically shows up whatever's on here is going to show up over here on how you want to do it. I need to expand that page. Let me see something for a minute. What's the Sugar Plum Fairy? Extreme Sugar Plum Fairy. There you are. Oh no. We're there. This is going to switch me over. I need to go to not navigation. I did the navigation in here, right? Let's see, settings, manage menu. It should be in manage menu. Yeah, it is in manage menu. This will allow you to dance your stuff around. So we have, before we hit our page, we have this one right here. This is the front and rear. I'm curious if I take my Sugar Plum Fairy and I dance it all the way up here. And let's see, let's go past this right here. Bring it over here. Where are you? Get back up here. We need to bring it a little bit more. I'm going to bring it over here. See what happens. All right. Now we got the Sugar Plum Fairy. It's right there. Let's see what we shifted on the page. All right, that's the Sugar Plum Fairy. And I want to bring up, let me see, the outdoor. Definitely outdoor. Where's it at? Where'd you go? The outdoor. All right, you should be right there. All right. You should be here. All right, let me see. Leviathan. active. This is not active. No, 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 no. This is not active. This is active. This is active. That's active. This is not. Shouldn't be here. It literally shouldn't be there. That should be down here. That's not an active page. All right. Non-active. Non-active. That should be kind of here. Eclipse. You got an eclipse in there. It's not supposed to be here either. I need to bring you down here. Over here. This is where you need to be at. Alright. So none of these are active. So let me see. The top Sugar Plum Fairy. And okay, oh that's right there. Alright. Shrink the page a little bit so we can see what we're doing in here. So let's go over here. Yep, wrong one. Want to be nice. And you see my menu. You're doing too much. You're doing way too much. Let me see. That's perfect. There we go. So let me save this for a minute. I'm seeing something over here. Doesn't look right. I'm gonna go publish this real quick. We can always change it back, but I'm curious to see if something shifted in the process. Let's go back over here to products. Alright, perfect. So we got buy here shipping. That's buy here. Original cont's way back there, but it pops up. Buy here shipping, about us, contact us, demo, test demos, Sugar Plum Fairy, and boom, I got both of them in there that I wanted. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I got both of them in there. Let's make sure. All right, let's go in here and shrink this a little bit. Yep, there's my home right there. That's my marketplace. That's my shipping information. Yeah, and we got code. We get the monster screens. Oh, that's fantastic. That's just the outside. So we got the monster screen on here. We got the Sugar Plum Fairy, the front and rear and technology for the mist. That's on there. That's a show page. And this is the other one. Okay, we got three show pages on here. So that's good. Oh, and it's got the more attached to it. Yes! You have no idea. My more page completely disappeared. I couldn't find it. Because these are the other sections in here. Right here that allow you to see other stuff that we developed, and we couldn't find it. It was not coming up, and there it is right there. Bam, bam, bam. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. We got it right here. We got the Leviathan. 1,000 lumen demonstration. That's very important because that shows all our demonstrations on 1,000 lumens. Paint a new world. It shows you all kinds of cool ways you can do it, and the 3D demonstration. Yeah, that's perfect. That is, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. That worked out quite nicely. All right, so let's come in here. Let's bring our page back in a little bit more so we can see a little better. Oops, I'm hitting the keyboard, so I'm gonna do that. Let's come out of here and let's grab this right here. Let me see if I go back in. Here we go. Back over here. The Sugar Plum Fairy did pop up. That's fantastic. That being said, we got that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Paint a New World, that's good. 3D is good. And the rest of these showcasing. Oh, why is it showcasing not running? That should be running. Okay, we can get to that later on. I want to go into my pages here. Now we got that Sugar Plum Fairy to rise up. Let's see. I tell you, I freaking love this page. I'm gonna go into the Sugar Plum Fairy. I wanted this page. People spent a lot of time on this page, and we had to remove it because we couldn't figure out where it went to when we were doing the menu page. Oh, I forgot. This thing has music attached to it. Hold on for a minute. I think the music player should be running. Oh no, this is the ad tech. Ad tech. This is ad tech. This is Sugar Plum Fairy. Sorry about that. Here we go. The headache that I had to figure out how to get the music to play on this thing, but it worked. Let me show you the Sugar Plum Fairy. Look at it in all its glory. It is such a beautiful page. So now we gotta change this because this is not gonna be right. I'm gonna have the fizzle screen. We got people who visit the Sugar Plum Fairy because it's a beautiful page. Now mind, these are the dummy labels. That's our slideshow. Specification page. Oh, so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is one of the things you have to have on your page. You have to make it so when people enter the page, they're just blown away by it. This is what draws the attention. You can have a boring page. It's like, hey, paint, we buy, sell, blah. Nobody's gonna spend any time on that page at all. Period. You have to have some really interesting literature in there for people to actually catch your attention. You got people that are coming on this page just to sit here and just chill. It's a relaxing page. That's why I designed it. Got this beautiful music that plays in the background. It's soothing. Next level gaming, astonishing, magnificent, whimsical, superior. These are words you bring up because people see this coming up. You gotta know how to advertise it. Just embeds into the mind. And this technology is going to be changed. That advanced technology we got is going to be way beyond 3 when we get done with this stuff. There's our music player, nice little butterfly resting on the edge of it. We'll be adding some more to it. Begin your next new adventure on your new gaming destiny. You have to bring it to life. Let's go over to, let's go again. Translate it. So you're listening to the beautiful classical music. Do you love it? Do you love it? Let me see. I've got to get some theme music for the Leviathan. Oh, we can't wait to launch this. This thing's going to be a beast. It's going to be a beast of a screen. It's definitely going to be a beast. Let me do it for you guys. We haven't decided. I got some pretty cool music on to add to this. I got something pretty cool. "2024 is going to be the next level of gaming technology. It is going to be absolutely insane." If I remember something in there. Here we go. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Got the scales moving in the background. See, the same personality that I put into my products, you watch me in my other house. You watch me build entire environments for screens. Because if I design a screen paint, I have to have a theme behind it. And I have a theme behind it, I have to build an entire world wrapped around that screen. You have to understand what I'm trying to, when I sit there and I explain to people, I'll be on camera, so I really can't tell it to you. I have to build this and show it to you. It's the only way you'll be able to see what's in my head. The next level in 2024 is way beyond anything we've ever developed. This is going to be a whole insane technology. It's going to be through the freaking roof. And these people are going to be investing a lot of money into it. I'm going to show them exactly what we are designed to do. We're going to go all out. You haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning of what we're working on. Yeah. It's just the beginning. All that knowledge from years and years and years of learning how to work and make this stuff. And when I was in that house was training for me. Learning how to build 250-inch screens and design and customize cases for motorized projection screens. All that stuff was information being trained to be able to design stuff and build stuff for it to come down to this point right here. Not only can I walk into an environment and survey exactly where to put screens, but I can build stuff into the environment at will because I know how to do this stuff. But we're training me on all this. That's why I said, where everybody was sitting there mocking me at the end of the day for a giant 250-inch screen, and I was getting knowledge, information, all that stuff. So when people call me up, and I can not only tell them basically what projectors to choose, which will save them a ton of money, what products that'll work, because then show them videos on everything we have because it's tested, but I can show you how to build it and put it together. You know many different forms of fixed frame screens I know how to make at the end of the day, not that boring. No, we can build them on so many different levels. I'm just telling you how to design a screen that collapses in the middle, that actually folds in half and snaps right back up. Oh, it's so much stuff we can show you. I think that's what we do. We do the how-do page. When I get my my area where I can work at, I'm gonna have a section with all my power tools and everything in there. So basically, we can just build wooden frames, and there are all kinds of customized building frames we can build. Yeah, I'm gonna move on with that. All right, let me see. So the more pages back, that's good. We can get access to all that stuff now, so that's good. And as for pictures, I had to go back to that. I got so caught up in that sugar plum fairy. I love that page so much. I'm gonna add more to it today. I'm actually gonna work on it today and add some more stuff to it. I want mermaids. I definitely want mermaids on. I want some kind of cool mermaids on there. So I'll show you what the mermaids from. For those who are wondering where we got those cool effects from, I want to update my front page. My front page feels like it's a bit lacking. So I don't know, I want to do something with it. But anyway, where I got those special effects from, I'll show you where you get them from. So when you come in here, I'm gonna avoid doing the pictures, as you can see. You come up here to where it says add elements, and you click on that right there, and then you go over to where your videos are, video and music right there. Now when you come in here, you want to go to something that says transparent videos. This is what you want to go to. This will allow you to add special effects to your setup, to your web page. And then you come past these are the music players you can use. And but when you get to this to the bottom, you're going to see something that says more, right? So you click on that, and that'll bring you to all the cool special effects. Sometimes they got new stuff. They got new stuff in here. Yeah, what we got in here to play with? I'm gonna add some stuff to my page. I'm gonna update my my front page with some new stuff. We did all these right here. These are pretty cool. Oh, that's gonna be cool for Christmas time. Cute. Since Crystal Edge is back up and going, we got paint that sold from there too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Christian dedicated paint, that's actually selling quite well. A lot of churches are getting that now. It's a really good paint. It's actually a good paint. Let me see what we got going on here. I saw something on here that had a kind of cool cube on it. Oh, I did that one with the moon. That was pretty cool. Let's see if we can go get all this stuff that you want. I'm always checking to see if any of that's new. So let's see. I got a lava lamp. Hold on for a minute. What the heck is this over here? I'm lucky to use that plant. It's not going pretty enough behind me, so I don't roll you over. Sapo's even in the chair. Oh, let's see. Oh man, we're doing like a 70 kind of retro style page. Look at that. That is freaking hot right there. I like this small in 3D. Alright, let me get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Let me see, everything else here is set, it's good. You gotta go back in demos, because we gotta see what we got here in pages for pictures. If we completed all pictures in the demo section. So we're gonna go to demos. I'll click on there, see exactly if we got all the pictures in demo. I think we got them all. There was the day I sat here, I think I did all the pictures. Curious to see if I did do them all. Because on here, they do have a, for you to connect to Google, you literally have to do the survey. Whatever task they're going to have you doing here, you have to do it to connect to Google, to physically connect to it. And it is something else. You have to, they'll remind you that you have to go through a lot of stuff. I think I recorded me doing one of them, and it's really a bit of a headache. It is a headache. Oh man, it's a headache. But once you get it, it's locked in, you're done. Let's see, the picture slideshows. We did these. This is our in-game. That's what the black series in the front. Let me see. These are videos. These are all videos. These are all videos. This is the video I was watching right here. This video right here shows you how to submit your website to Bing. Basically, put this link below. This is actually a really good one right here. So this shows you how to submit your information to Bing, and then make sure that you are connected, officially connected to Google, because even though Wix basically says you're connected, I went in there and basically found that I really wasn't technically connected because it had to verify my site. Let me see. How much time have we been doing this? I don't want to go over an hour on this. It's a Bing. Let's see. Alright, I'm here for pictures, right? Yeah, I'm for pictures. What are we doing in here? Right, that's the demo page. More pictures in here. Videos. Oh, another slideshow. Please tell me all these are done. Yes, I did them all. Yes, and I put the Facebook links in too, the links on Facebook. Yes, 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 yes. I did do these. Man, I think I did sit down here one day and write all these in. This is a massive grid for ambient light projection. We have this in here. Let's see. I want to send some music. Where's my music at? Oh, here we go. What's my dream house at? Yeah, I can't wait until this year is up. I'm gonna definitely go down and get myself 7 or 10 acres. That's what I want. And get me one of them tiny homes. Oh, I love them tiny homes so much. I gotta see this for a minute real quick. Luxury tiny homes. Oh, I can't wait to get mine. Oh, that one's hot. That's the blueprints on how to put it together. That is freaking hot. This is perfect. It's just me and a cat at the end of the day. I don't need a gigantic place to live at the end of the day. It's just me and a cat. So this right here would be perfect. These are the blueprints for it. They're the floor plan, basic floor plans. Look at that. That is fantastic. That is literally enough room for me and my cat. Bedroom right here. We got an upstairs there with the bedroom. Very nice. I'll probably get my ceiling extended just a little bit higher. That's pretty much it. Make my ceiling a little bit higher. Leave one of the high ceilings in there. And the deck area. This is a deck area. I would definitely expand my deck to make it a little bit bigger than this. Definitely much bigger than this. We got another deck area right here. I'm gonna expand this one to make this a lot bigger too. That'd be nice. That right there, I can put in my Japanese bed, put my screen across here, and I can take this entire wall out and just open it up. Because I want a huge window there, massive window there. Of course, it has to be Gorilla Glass, because again, I don't trust regular glass. This is fantastic. This is the kitchen. There's a dining room area. Do I need a dining room area? Honestly, I don't think I do. I would extend this a little bit more, make it a little bit bigger, so I change it and make this a little bit more so the dining room wouldn't be so compressed into the living room. So I'd make this just a little bit bigger in here, definitely a little bit bigger there. Other than that, I like this setup they have here. There's the bathroom, and what is this right here? Okay, these are gotta be stairs. There's just stairs to the bottom floor. Yeah. So living room, yeah. I'm gonna put my glass screen right here, and I would blow out this entire wall here, so I can see outside. I want to see all outside, definitely. This is beautiful. I like this floor plan. I do like this floor plan right here. This is fantastic. Let me see what they got here. So that's the deck area. I would expand the deck area, definitely. Definitely get a screen out there. Oh, I'm keeping this right here. I'm going to definitely keep this right here because I like this. Definitely got a porch underneath. I like the porch. I'll keep the porch the way it is. I don't need it too wide. Maybe just a little bit wider. Just a little bit wider. It's going to be a tiny house, but just a little bit wider right there. The deck here is perfect. Definitely perfect. I would do rear projection on the deck. So our technology, I would put a screen right about here, right in this section here, and have a tripod come up and then connect where the projector can hit. And then I can basically watch my movies right through in the back. That rear projection screen technology, that'd be nice. I like this, this is pretty nice. Is there a I want to put a window here, a window there, and a window there. As many windows as possible. That's the kitchen. Kitchen is bad. It's not bad at all. That's real nice. Yeah, it's the only thing I don't like. This is way too cramped in here. It's to drive me nuts. I'd rather have a fold-out table, either a table that comes down and basically comes right back to the wall, so that way I can save some room in here. But this is really nice. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff now. I'm just curious. This would be perfect. I'll put my screen right here. Definitely put my screen right here. This right here, this wall right here, this would definitely have to come out. I want a huge window from top to bottom here. I'm putting my glass screen right in here. This is perfect. This is what I'm getting, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting myself a customized tiny house. Oh, that, look at the solar panels on the top. That is gorgeous. Yeah, this would be one huge window right here. I get my 7 acres. This is gonna be home. Now I know for the naysayers, probably send me messages later on after this video and go, dream on! Yeah, that's pretty much what they said about my technology when I first started off. On different forum sites, they said, dream on, your product's not gonna go anywhere, it's not gonna do anything. And yeah, where it's at now. So, I'm signed in, got my contract, money's pouring in. I am definitely gonna get myself 7 acres or 10 acres, and I'm gonna get this house built. I got friends of mine that are contractors. As a matter of fact, the contractors that are going in and out of the building, I'm actually giving them business cards. So that way, I can get some help putting this together. And if he trusts these people to work on his place, then these are the same people who want to work on my place. I already met the electrician over there. He's cool as I know what. So I'm making friends with all the electricians, the builders and stuff. So when I get my place, I can pay them and they can build this for me. And I'm definitely going to add some extras to this. But I definitely want the porches and the deck widened just a little bit. I definitely want this to extend out just a little bit more. Probably right to here, out to here, a little bit more there. I'm going to put a barbecue system in there. This is going to be real nice. How many square feet we got in this thing? Alright. So they sell the blueprints. And then you have to buy all the lumber and everything to put it all together, which I'm not worried about that. Oh, I like this. This is really cool. Definitely right here, I like this. I'm gonna definitely put in a rear projection screen here. So I'm gonna tripod my projector so it's back here. Put it in an outer box here, and basically can hit my screen, and I can sit there and watch it from here. And I'm definitely going to extend the deck out just a little bit here. Definitely got to add more windows, a lot more windows in. Oh, what am I doing? Go back to the video. Because I thought about it. When I had the house, my house was like 1,700 square feet. It was big, the house I was in. It was me and a cat living in that house. The house was way too big. With this, I will have 7 acres. I can basically put my lab over here or somewhere over here, have a lab put down somewhere over here where I can go out there and work on my lab, separate from the house. And I can just have my house for a house. 7 acres to myself or 10 acres. My minimum is 7. Yeah, no idea how much of a blessing it was to meet these people. I even have Marvin, my friend Marvin, my best friend Marvin, to have him in my life and to meet these people at the end of the day. Man, I mean, it's just that it's beautiful how God worked everything out. At the end of the year, I'll be to have exactly what I wanted. And these people are so interested in my product. They love it. And my friend Marvin, we've been friends for years and years. Almost like 8-year friendship. And he talked me up. He told me this is the guy to go to. Because Marvin has 180 inch of my screen in his home. It's beautiful. And he just came in and loved it, and that's how we became good friends with the family. And man, I'm good friends with the son. Me and the son have a lot in common. He's older, I'm about 20 years older than him. But yeah, he's a big time gamer. At the end of the day, we have a lot of stuff in common. We have some projects we're going to be working on later on together. So it's fantastic. And to hear him read through that email and send me a message and say, hey man, I'm going to tell you something. Somebody wrote some really nasty stuff about you, but don't worry about it. I don't believe him. When I went there that day and I was leaving out, he turned around and said, nothing's going to break up this friendship, no matter what. And that is a fantastic thing to hear when you got people out there that are trying to destroy what you build. Before, you didn't even know who these people are, but they just popped up out of nowhere to try to destroy what you have. That's a beautiful thing when you have somebody turn around and say that. No matter what happens, we're always going to be bonded. We're always going to be friends. The beautiful thing about how God allows Christians to land on their feet. The other place I was at, it's a nice place. I'm not going to talk bad about it. It's a nice place. It's just unorganized. It's very, very unorganized. It's complete chaos in there. But they do a lot of good. They do help people out at the end of the day that need it, but the place has some chaos going on in it. And from there, I was able to go in and advertise what I needed to advertise. So the Lord allowed us to be able to use it for the purpose. If you naysayers at the end of the day think you took that away from me, you can't take anything from me. You think you're God at the end of the day? You really want to make that statement of the day? You can't take nothing from me at the end of the day. Only God can remove me from things, and you can't do that. So the minute that we left out of that building, the minute I left out of there and I came home, and I said, okay, this is good, because these don't have to be in that craziness, because like I said, the kids are all beautiful, some of the staff beautiful, but some of what's going on there was chaotic. And I said, I don't have to deal with it anymore. And on top of that, my lift was, I was paying a lot of money in lift fees. So $10, $20 a day to go back and forth in that place. But anyway, I donated my popcorn machine, gave them a couple of projectors and a fire stick so they can have something for the kids, and I left. But all in all, I got publicity and I got orders off that place, which was part of the agreement, but they didn't want to follow through an agreement, so that was the end of it. But anyway, the Lord allowed me to work in that area, and none of the glass technology was ever put on the windows, which I am so glad, because if I had left that place, my glass technology would have still been on the windows, and we didn't have any official signed contract yet, because we were going back and forth with this contract, and the Lord just told me to wait, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did not sign. I'm just going to leave that alone. There were some problems. So the minute I leave out of there and I go home, my phone goes off, and it's the guy from the other place. That's where you saw me. Then the next day, pop up in the other place, and I got a chance to meet the chef, and I got to meet some people that were working over there. And the wiring system is insane, because I can see now I'm actually watching a building get built around me, our technology, and it's insane just watching it all come together. So having that reassuring conversation with him, we talk every day, and telling him he has me. We're going to be taking me. He loves the technology. He's been showing it off. There are people very interested in it. They know they're going to make money. They're in the business to make money. I understand that, and so am I. And seeing what their background is and the experience that they have, and then on top of that, seeing him put this company together, build it from the ground up, both of them working together, it's the same energy they're going to put into my business. And my business sells itself. It's a technology that literally sells itself. So they know they can make very good money off of this. So yeah, I'm gonna walk out of here a rich man, an extremely, extremely rich man. Because they're gonna put my technology where it needs to be at. And the first thing he said was, we need to get you in those shows. This is before I said it. Because if this technology pops up into one of those shows, do you have any idea what that technology will be worth? So this is what I've been looking at. This is where I'm going. I'm gonna get myself 7 to 10 acres, build me one of these houses right here, and this is where I'm gonna be at with me and my cat. Because for me to go out and buy a 20-bedroom house, or even a 6-bedroom or 4-bedroom or a 3-bedroom is too big. It's too big of a house. It's just me and a cat at the end of the day. And again, I really don't want to be around any people at the end of the day. I think everybody's going in that direction now. A lot of people are buying land now because they just want to be to themselves. And this is beautiful. I can have this to myself. Get me a nice little pool out there. I'm gonna do a shipping container pool for myself. And I can just go out there and just relax on my land. Definitely going to be doing satellite uplinks for basically for my internet and all that stuff like that. And I will have drones on the property. I'm not going to say that these drones are definitely going to be armed. Well, no one's going to know where I'm at anyway. And if you do happen to pop over and announce, well, you're gone at the end of the day. I'm not trying to be rude here and disrespectful, but I will blow your head clean off. I'm not joking with you. You're on 7 acres of my land at the end of the day, and you walk on that property without announcing yourself, you're gone. That's all to it. I tried. It's no way to candy coat it. Anybody else, and anyone else sits there and says, oh, but he's being violent. No, anybody else would do the same thing. You walk on somebody's property, you can come to someone's house without an announcement. You can get killed for that today. So, I just want to put that out there real quick. But I doubt. I'm not getting any armed security and all that. I don't need it. But this is going to be a beautiful place, man. A beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait. Come up with myself a Japanese tea garden put in because I love tea. Get me some koi fish put in. Something real nice I can go in. I want different areas where I can basically leave the house. Some days I don't want to be in the house. I want to be able to go into a whole different environment on a different piece of the land. It's something that's completely different. I can't wait. Some people were sitting there like, you just threatened to kill. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm not joking. When I was living at the other house in Haventown, and people were making statements that they were going to come down to visit and say, go ahead, you'll get shot. I'm licensed to carry, I'm trained to use. So go ahead. I'll put a bullet in you. I got no problem with it. I'm not going to talk to you. You come up to me, and very few people come up to me. Very few people come up to me. So a person to random come up to me, yeah, you're going to get shot. It's very rare that somebody comes up to me and starts having a conversation. Extremely rare. People usually don't do that. Okay, let me see. That's why one of the requests that I have in the contract, that when I start engineering this stuff, I'm never going to show up to any kind of, I'm going to show up to one party that's at the opening. That's respect for my friend. I'm definitely going to show up for that, but I don't want them to announce who I am or who developed that technology. I don't want them to know. Peace of mind and privacy is worth more than anything in the world. This is going to be a sanctuary for me. Besides, who cares about shooting somebody? You got to get past the dogs first. And I do love dogs. Probably going to get myself some 180-pound bully sons. That's what I'm wanting to get, some blue-nosed pits or something like that. I like pit bulls. I love pit bulls. Taco should get along quite well with them. We get them as puppies. Just to worry about Taco kicking their butt. That's all. What do we got going on down here? I like this. I love this. This is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to do hydroelectric energy for a cleaner energy source, because I think that's the best way to go. I would love to have a stream near here. If I had a stream near, if I buy some land with a stream, I can use that for basically a source of power. Other than that, I'm definitely going to go with the EcoFlow battery system pack. I'm not going to do the Tesla wall. I'm not a big fan of that. I like the system better, EcoFlow. They have that backup battery system you can actually plug directly into the hot box, but I think it's pretty nice. Also, too, on this land, I get a chance to study some of the cool stuff I like to do is studying, like I said, water filtration system, because I'm definitely going to put a rain catcher system out here for water harvesting. And I am going to be working on a project. I'm working actually on a project for hydroelectric energy. It's going to be pretty cool when I get done with it. Oh, man. That is gorgeous. That's so beautiful. A lot of people are doing this now. People are selling their houses to get these, because again, it's just much more affordable at the end of the day. And on top of that, it's easier to clean. That's the main thing. I'm curious what's their square feet for this. Give me. I have to come around exactly how much square feet I'm here for this. That's got to be over 930 square feet. That can't be that big. The house was like 16, no, the house was 1620 or 1630 in square feet. This doesn't have a basement. That's one of the things that concerns me right there. I'm going to have to put a basement in. So before we lay the foundation for the house, I'm going to have the earth dug up. I'm going to have to drop in some shipping containers. Ever seen shipping container basements? They're pretty cool. Drop in the shipping container basement and make it so I can get access to the basement. Or just put in like a secret door for that. That'd be cool. But you definitely have to have a basement. And have this foundation to the basement. Shipping container basement. Let me see. I get the videos on everything. Research and stuff. Here we go. See? Shipping container basement. Use shipping containers to build a basement. Sometimes you get these tiny houses right here. They don't have basements attached to them, of course. So what they do is they dig the earth up and they drop in a couple of these containers, put in steel beam supports, all that stuff, and they build a basement, storage unit, all that good stuff. That is so freaking cool. I'm definitely gonna be watching this tonight. Oh, I can put a greenhouse in. You can do all kinds of shipping containers. Shipping container greenhouse. That is freaking beautiful. So you have to bring in a master welder to cut all the glass for it. This is beautiful. I love it. Shipping container swimming pools. Oh, I can't wait to get mine. This is so cool. You got the one with the peekaboo window in it. Oh man. They want eBay, they want $27,000. Yeah, right. I'm gonna shipping container for about, I've seen how they do it. Shipping container for around about $5,000. That's what they run for. Actually, it's $3,000, it's $2,000 for the truck. And then you bring in somebody who's a welder. I've seen how the guy did it on YouTube. How they brought in somebody who works with steel and they slanted it up slightly. It's pretty cool how they did it. They put the stairs all in it, they put LED lights in it, then they'd spray it down with this coating so it doesn't rust or any of that stuff. It was freaking cool how they put it together. They can build sections into it. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that one. That one is amazing right there. I think the hottest one I saw, where's it at? And also, too, you can turn these into fish tanks. If you can turn into a pool, you can turn into a giant fish tank. But knowing me, I do not want a tank that big. And no, it's going to be way too big. I'm going to do my electrical tank. I'm going to get some other fish, real fish, but I'm going to get my electrical tank. Wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Is that actually on like a pool? Are you kidding me? That can't be water. Is that water? Oh, that's so freaking beast. That's amazing. Wow, that's a good idea. That's actually an extremely good idea. If you were to put a container, well, that's the tiny houses are actually made. But if I do a tiny house out of shipping containers, I would have a more sound structure. I can build it exactly the same way with blueprints right here, but I can do it with shipping containers instead. This way, I can attach what I want to the side of the house, and the structure would actually be a lot more sound. So I can put a basement in with 2 containers, and then on the side of the house, I can put the pool, where I can walk out, go to the pool, have the pool cascade to a small waterfall, which would be freaking sick, and that would hit the pool at the bottom. That would be crazy. But if I'm doing that, I want part of this house to be sitting like on a little, what's the word for it? Kind of like a little tiny like pool about that high. So you can walk out of the container onto the pool area, and that would drop down into the ground to the big pool. And then the other water can cascade on top of you as you're walking through. That'd be sick. That'd be sick, and it's gonna be cheap to do. So cheap to do. Now that's water dropping down. That's automatically free energy right there. So that water dropping down, you figure out how you get a turbine system to run underneath this to power all the lights. It runs itself, literally. That's pretty simple. So basically, when you're designing this as a container here, you would put you would put a thin pool about that big. That's it. Just designed to run water. Pumping system. The main reservoir would be here. This would be the actual pool that we dropped a little farther because that would be into the ground. And then down here you would have the water cascading from here. Oh, I would put in a sheet of plexiglass so it can run over the top of the plexiglass and then come down. Oh, that'd be look. It like it's actually, it would look like the water is cascading over top of you, but it'd be invisible because it's going through water. I wouldn't have it at a glass because that's kind of dangerous. Oh, I got some crazy ideas to do with this. There's so much cool stuff. But I would do this, but I would definitely do it with shipping containers because it'd be so much easier. We can cut them to the size we want right here. It'd be so much easier. That'd be cool. If I had one solid piece in the back, that'd be nice. We had the water would cascade down. So any kind of falling water is automatic energy. You know how high water has to be up in order to actually become hydro energy? It has to a minimum of 20 feet. Is that what it needs to generate a turbine? That's what you need. I was watching on this fellow had this. We still could have done it. He had running water. So if he had running water, he definitely could have ran a turbine right there and was able to power his house. But he actually wanted water to drop off. And the guy said you need at least 20 feet for a drop to generate enough energy for a turbine to actually spin to conduct energy. Oh man, I'm getting excited about this. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I ran enough time up on this one right here. I gotta go. I gotta look into this right here. I had some pretty cool ideas over how I'm gonna build my place. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. I'm so curious to see how many square feet this is. Is there any information on here? People are happy by the floor plans. Real quick. Shipping container homes. Oh, it's too big. Way too big on that. Let's see. Tiny house shipping container homes. Let's try this again. Tiny house shipping container homes. I like these. Oh, look at this right here. This is crazy. That is crazy. Bathtub is right there. Of course, no one's around you anyway, so that's pretty cool. But that's crazy. Look at that. Oh man, that's gorgeous. I love that. That's sick. That's actually sick. I guess they sell the bathroom. Why in the world I spent $74,000 for this right here? Isn't it? Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. That just does not sound right for that much money. Oh man, this is nice. They had a stovepipe stove in there too. Wow. See, that right there is beautiful. There you go. This speaks to me right here. This also speaks to me. The other one I like, but this one also speaks to me. This is a shipping container home. Definitely put a basement in. Definitely put a basement. That deck is pretty huge. I like that. That is really nice. That's a good size for me and a cat. Well, actually, it won't be me and a cat. It'll be me and we'll get another cat. And I'm planning to get some cows. I want some Highlander cows and a couple of dogs. So we'll have to put an extension on for them. So also too, I'm going to be donating money too to help people out in the day because I definitely want to do that. I want to definitely get into donating to charities and stuff like that. But people, let me get it back. I got to finish. I'm done. I just got some more stuff I got to submit, but that's private information. I can't put that on camera. Other than that, I got to go. Thank you all and God bless. It's cool.